elevator was slow.
That happens.
Yeah, it does happen. These are the Young Lions. This is their feature event, and we're getting ready to go green. TJ DeCare is your point leader. He'll start on the front row with Joel Smith in the 24. 35 laps of Legends Racing. Asphalt Nats are green. Last race of the season. Drivers from all across the country. Sometimes these tend to get a little hairy. And so far, so good for these Young Lion competitors. TJ DeCare leads lap number 1. 2 Florida drivers racing for the national championship. TJ DeCare leading. Josh Dickens, who's 3 wide in the 20 in the middle of your shot, is now to the outside of Ayrton Brockhouse in the 12 with the blue rims on the car. Esposito's up here in the 22. Side by side with, I believe that's the 55 of George Phillips. Phillips to the inside of Lang in the 33. Top 2 have broken away. Keep your eye on the pink 24 of Laney Bice, your winner last night in the Race of Champions. Middle of the pack. Best of the best when it comes to this division. Always come to nationals, and you saw the top 2 battling up front. Then we got a mess back here that we're seeing right now for third on back.
It's definitely picking up business, that's for sure.
The intensity is ratcheting up. Bice makes a move on Esposito to move to position number 6. Jackson Reynolds in your shot, Ethan Nascimento, Josh Dickens. Gavin Ray in the 18. A little bump from Dickens to Nascimento to go to the inside. Again, these drivers are doing a great job getting into a rhythm as TJ DeCare under fire from Joel Smith. Side by side for the lead. And the 24 of Joel Smith trying to take it away from TJ DeCare. He'll do so. Now TJ DeCare, it's double-sided here. Racing for a national championship. Need to beat the 20. The 55 of George Phillips trying to win this race. Got to get by the 88 of DeCare because the 24 is starting to pull away. If you're TJ DeCare, you got 2 different goals today. Obviously, you want to win the race. Finish. He's won at Nashville, won the Spring Series, won Winter Nationals, dominated in his backyard at Citrus County Speedway. But he told me, oh, hello, little sideways he was. You can't win a championship that way in the 55s, wearing his back bumper out. And oh, by the way, his nearest championship competitor, Dickens, sitting back here. We're 3 wide, middle of the pack. I don't want to say anything. There's no wood to touch up here. We're 9 laps in, and these drivers are doing a great job. Joel Smith is doing the best of them. 3 wide. Here comes Laney Bice to the inside, and Bice is going to get there. TJ DeCare pulls his foot out of it, and oh, by the way, next up, Josh Dickens in behind the 88. Your 2 national championship contenders nose to tail.
That changes the complexion in half a lap.
Yes, it does. Laney Bice is on the move. Bice has moved to 3rd. Whatever they figured out, I talked to Donnie Strauss earlier, and I said, you guys are like satellite teammates. You guys share a little bit of information. And they said yes. And, Donnie said, whatever, I can't tell you what we figured out, but we figured something out on these race cars after quality. So whatever they did, it looks like it's working for them, but Laney Bice under fire now from the 33 of Lang, wheel to wheel through 3 and 4.
That 88 is going to have the back bumper wore off of that thing here in about 2 seconds.
There goes the... Oh, DeCare gets spun by Dickens. Yep. I was pulling up the points at the same time. Caution flag will fly. It's 12 points between TJ DeCare and Josh Dickens.
So now will he go to the rear?
That's not our call.
Okay, well, you are correct.
Here's the other interesting thing. Laney Bice is 21 points behind Dickens and TJ DeCare. Bice right now is running in the top 3. Take a look at the replay here. Dickens down below. DeCare, they're clear at this point. Ooh. Just a small little touch. Nice job by Reynolds and Esposito and Nascimento to get by. And I would say the 20 car is slow up here in 1, so he's probably going to the back of the field. But this is a 35-lap race. Plenty of laps to get it done. 22 to go. The Young Lions did a great job keeping the first 13 green.
Yes, they did.
So, I'm not a mathematician.
Looks like the 20's going to the rear also.
Yeah, 20's falling back. Bice is running 4th right now. TJ DeCare and the 20, Josh Dickens, are going to follow the back of the field. And there are, 26 cars in this field?
1 point per position? Or
no,
2?
it's 3 for the top 5. 2 points on back after the top 5, and I think it's 1 point back from 20th or something like that.
Okay.
Whatever the case, I unofficially, if it were to end now, Laney Bice would unofficially be your champion.
Wow.
That's how quickly everything changes. But, and I know we talked off air about Danny Chisholm at Scotia Speed World coming from the back of the field to win his track championship. These kids have plenty of time. Kids meaning DeCare and Dickens, to try to come back to the front. I know they've got 2 really good teams behind them. Obviously, TJ DeCare with VIP Motorsports, Joe Ryan Race Cars with the 20 at Josh Dickens. '20 still trying to find a way to the back. It's a big field of cars. Johnson, a couple more. So plenty of time to get this done. First attempt at the double file restart. 3 attempts, yep. So the 24 Smith will have the 55 Phillips to the outside. Lang, Bice, Eric Brockhouse, Esposito, Reynolds, Nascimento. The 22 of Newcomb to the outside, and that's the 29 of Cole Roby from Maine to the inside of row number 5. So keep your eye on TJ DeCare and Josh Dickens. Your championship battle is at the back. If they continue to be there, it may open the door for Laney Bice in the 24. To the line, green flag flies, and Bice is already on it, pushes Phillips to the lead. And now Bice to the outside. We're 3 wide with Brockhouse, Nascimento, and Roby in the 29. And we somehow get through that. Phillips, Smith, Lang, Bice, and here comes Esposito. Through the middle, we got 2 around. It's Johnson and Corum in turn number 2. And that will draw the caution. Didn't see what happened there, but Taylor Corum and Abby Johnson.
That happened right ahead of the point leaders, so I'm not sure
did.
What happened.
Going to push Taylor Corum back. 2 drivers that started off the season at Winter Nationals. Bumper off the 9. She's going to have to go to the work area. So 21 laps to go in this Young Lions National Championship race, the Asphalt Nationals. Very interesting restart there with the 55 being shoved a little bit to the lead by the 24 of Bice. Bice will now have the inside of row number 2. And where did DeCare and the 20 get to? The 20 of Dickens is past TJ DeCare as they pace, but they're still let's call it 17th or so. It looks like they're moving Dakar up 1. Flat toe maybe on the 9 being called for in turn number 2. So here's the other, and I don't want to jinx it. We're 9 minutes and 10 minutes into this race.
And we have how long?
60 minutes.
60 minutes.
For those at home, and Kyle kind of mentioned this in the drivers' meeting, you think 60 minutes, 35 laps, should be plenty of time. We've had a couple of races in the past at Nationals that have gone twice that long.
2 hours.
Yes. When we spoke with Mike Alcaro on Thursday, he said, I want to win another one. I don't want to be in my race car for 2 hours.
Correct.
So I mean, you're used to running 250s and 150s and everything in your late model, but you know,
it's still a long time
yes.
in a race car.
Flat toe on the 9. But it's a big deal to win one of these Asphalt national events. Not only the big car count from across the country, Canada, coming together. Obviously, Road Course World Finals a couple of weeks ago. We had some European representation with Finland and Sweden with us. Canada, obviously, as well. We had some drivers from Quebec. And I'll say it again, the neatest thing that I think I've seen all season long in 2022 is the Legend cars got to race at GP3R in Trois Rivières. Through the streets of GP3R.
That's pretty cool.
I talked to Sonny Waugh, who was down there racing at Loudon, and he said that's the next thing. And obviously GP3R has their schedule set. I think they're the 2nd week of August or the 3rd week of August. Pinty's races there and a bunch of other series race there. It's a festival of speed. They do a great job every year, but he said we added the Legend cars, and it was just to go down through there and make everything happen was a neat deal. Hopefully get to see some of those cars up there and enjoy that this year. You're looking at the Thunderbirds back there. Oh, look at that.
There's too much going on here.
Yep. We are coming to green, but this is, what do you call that? Is that like a triangle? Pyramid?
I don't know what they call that. Formation of some sort.
Yep, that is neat. Oh, they delayed the start 1 lap. Okay, let's continue to look at this. Yeah, that's neat. The things you see in Vegas.
Oh, yeah.
There it is. Look at that. Got a message from Doug Stoddard. He said we're doing a great job up in Barrington, so they're watching us on the South Shore.
Well, that's good. At least we got somebody paying attention.
Bring the Legend car down here next time, boys. Winter Nationals is only a couple of months away. Randy is a helicopter pilot.
Okay.
Or engineer or something of that he would love this.
Yes.
Yes, absolutely he would. Brightest, Isaiah Newcomb is out here with a green race car. Taylor Corum's out here with a green race car. Randy has them both beat with his Legend car at home.
Yes,
I can tell you that. We are on work area time, I would say.
90 seconds.
Yep. Either that or Kyle wants to see the air show. I don't know which one. They're still flying around back there.
About 50 of them over there.
Yeah. We can't, it's one of those racetracks that we can't see the work area. It's not like Winter Nationals at Citrus where we can look over into turn 3 and see the pits. But there is a flurry of activity going on. I think I see the 9. Yeah, there it is. Abby Johnson rolling back to the racetrack. Bumper detached on that race car. Now, the rule was stated in the meeting that they have 90 seconds in the work area. They only get one 90-second period in the work area.
Yes.
So that's the one on the 9. Now, if somebody else wrecks with the 9 and they have a work area time available, they can use that, obviously. And no work area time, I believe, within the last 5 laps of the race. It's typically how they run the show. Green flag flies, and 55 got a nice start there.
Jumped out to the early lead.
Yep. And Bice is going to move to second and might move to the lead to the inside. Laney Bice looking. That's about all she's doing through 3 and 4. Joel Smith is looking to the inside. 224 is going for the second place position. Esposito having a great run, and out of nowhere, Isaiah Newcomb in the blue or the green 22 with the blue trim, doing well to the inside of the number 29 from Maine, Cole Roby. Eric Brockhouse doing well for himself as well to the inside. To the inside, Isaiah Newcomb looking. Here comes Lainey Bice for the lead, looking on the 55. She was good last night in that race of champions. Whatever they learned something to apply to that race car. Halfway home this time in the Young Lions Asphalt Nationals race. Esposito's looking over the 33 of Lang, little sideways. And here comes the 24, oh boy. George Phillips jacked up in the middle of the straightaway, and Joel Smith is able to squeak by the 24 of Bice. They saw halfway. Was the switch flipped?
Absolutely.
These kids don't know how to save, do they?
Not these days.
The 24 of Joel Smith looking to the inside of the 55 of George Phillips. Now, I know there's a fine line between protecting your line and blocking. What is the 55 doing right now? A little bit of both?
Yeah.
Oh, 24 into the back bumper. The 55 shoves him down into turn number 3. Oh, we got one around. It's Brockhouse in the 12 and Roby in the 29. Smith just made the move, but I think we're going to have to potentially take that one back. Brockhouse is going to have to come in for a bumper. Now, I laugh. We interviewed Tim Brockhouse, his father, earlier. And for those that don't know, that Tim is the... We'll take a look at the replay here first before I tell my story. The 12 of Brockhouse to the outside. Roby looks to the inside. The back half of that bumper on the 12 is pulled off, and I think this is how it's going to happen, right? Ooh, right in the back of the tire. Again, switch flipped halfway through. Got to win this one.
Yep.
Can't win it from position number 10, right?
Correct. Correct on that one. It looked like the 12 may have come down a little.
Now, back to my story about Brockhouse. There's always one personality in every field you go to. When I think of your home racetrack at 660, I think Richard Atkinson.
10-4.
You know, just that personality that loves to be here, loves the sport.
Passion.
Brockhouse is one of them. And I haven't seen Brockhouse in a couple of years with COVID and everything else. And I got to see him a little bit at Winter Nationals, missed him at Loudon. And he came over to me. I said, so how you doing? You borrowed any race cars recently? Because the last time I saw him, he was driving his wife's race car.
Okay.
So, and we'll see it in the clip at some point. We might get Nate to play it after we get done this one or going into the Masters feature. He said, yep, still doing good, still loving Amanda. And he pointed into the car. There's a sticker that says, I love Amanda on it, his wife.
Okay.
So we shot the breeze a little bit. And he said, now, if you look in Ayrton's car, because Ayrton wasn't there, he was in tech, he said, I love, and I can't remember the name that he had on it, but he's got that as his girlfriend's name.
Okay.
So he's got that sticker on the car. So if Ayrton needs any inspiration, it's right there.
Perfect.
From what I was told, we got a couple of cars here that are 17 was maybe stalled in the back straightaway, I think maybe. The 38 giving a little bit of a push.
We'll go with that.
Yeah, something like that. 12 is back on the racetrack, so the work area time has been completed. We have exhausted our 3 attempts at a double file restart.
Yes, we have.
So we will go single file. Got one more returning to the racetrack. That is the 29 of Cole Roby at the top of turn number 2.
14 to go.
And I don't want to say it, but still plenty of time to get those 14 laps in.
Well,
George Phillips almost lost the lead on that exchange before the yellow flag came out. Joel Smith was able to get by Lainey Bice. Esposito and Isaiah Newcomb from the back of the field of 5th. Green flag out. We're back underway. And oh, by the way, TJ DeCare and Josh Dickens in the top 10.
I was just going to say, see where they are?
The 18 of Ray up the hill. The 7 of Kenna Mitchell slow on the front straightaway. And Brody Monahan is slow at turn number 4. We've got a stack up front, and we got Corum around in turn number 2. There's a lot that happened right there. Kenna Mitchell found power again. I see the 7 car rolling. The 31 is dead in the water down in the infield.
22 was spun.
22 was spun.
And the 88 and the 20 are now 8th and 9th or something.
In the top 10 somewhere. Top break for Taylor Corum, driver from Alabama. There's the 31 of Monahan. Believe we have him listed as Waterford, Connecticut. Was in the top 10, I believe, in national points when we started. Yeah, he was in 7th. Starting off. Let's see. Full point wins. Actually, all of his races, except for a couple at Seekonk, have come at the New London Waterford Speedway. For the 31. And he will head back to the work area. To the left. So we'll have 90 seconds. You can see the crew back there kind of running towards it. Oh, that was fancy. I think Brad Mann would call that move that the Thunderbirds just did a dipsy doodle.
A dipsy doodle.
I'm going to call it that. There's still, yeah, there's one. Look at that. Again, you come to US Legend Cars TV, you see an air show.
Or a road race.
Yep. Tony Stevens is going to tune in and ask, why are we watching planes? Yeah, they're under caution on the road course, but it looks fit.
Yes.
They're under caution here. We're under caution on the road course. 1 to go. 31 was in the work area. I would say with 1 to go, he's probably rolling back up to the top of the hill. No, he's, no, that's not him. Either way, we're going green. Joel Smith is scored as your leader in the 24. Phillips, Bice, Esposito, and the 22 of Newcomb. And there goes the 55 to the inside. There goes the 20 of Dickens to the inside. New leader, George Phillips. Bice stuck on the outside, and she's got a couple of 22s to the inside. How about the 22 green of Newcomb? How about the 24 Smith? Joel Smith to the inside. He'll pick up the lead, and here comes Esposito. Oh, little contact. Phillips up the hill and puts Smith back in firm control of this one. We've got a fight back here, including the 20 of Dickens. We got some smoke coming from the 22 at the back of the field. Continue to race. The 55 has fallen back to position number 7. There's the 22. There was a lot of smoke come from that car. And she is slow on the front straightaway trying to get it to pit road. There's some more smoke coming from it. Off the racetrack, we stay green. Your national championship battle, TJ DeCare sits in 5th, right behind Josh Dickens, right behind Laney Bice. Esposito is in 2nd. It's all behind Joel Smith. Smith trying to lock this one down. 8 laps remaining in this one. Phillips has had the biggest fall here the last couple of laps. He's back to position number 6. I don't want to jinx it, Dave, but except for maybe this battle on our screen between Bice and Dickens, top 8, top 9 have kind of found a, oh boy, comfortable place to race. And now Bice, well, looked like Bice tried to get back to the 20. Hole is occupied by TJ DeCare. Yep, and there goes DeCare to the inside. Phillips a part of this battle. This is an intriguing battle, but it's for position number 3. Leaders are going to come up with some lap traffic. Bice to the inside of the 55. We're under 5 laps to go in the Young Lions National Championship event. DeCare, Dickens to the inside of the lap car. 24 Bice in 5th. Oh boy, it's going to get tight. Newcomb battling with the 55. Dickens to the inside of DeCare. That's the battle for position number 3. And up in front, Joel Smith has set sail in the blue number 24. Bice trying to get by DeCare, trying to get by Dickens. Your top 3 in national points, battling for 3rd at the end of this one with 2 laps to go. Top 2 have broken away. Esposito, great run to 2nd. Dickens has found his way to 3rd at the white flag. Close battle at the start of this one, but Joel Smith in car number 24 has come a long way since the start of the season at Winter Nationals back at Citrus County Speedway. He is going to cap off the season with a victory at the Bullring. Joel Smith is your winner. Esposito, Dickens, Bice, DeCare, top 5.